chip on your shoulder at all to kind of prove some people and like, hey, don't forget about me, don't forget about my team and what we're out here doing right now in the ACC season?
You know what? Those type of awards, I'll let y'all talk about. Obviously there's guys like Luke, Donovan's playing great. There's a bunch of guys in the ACC that are extremely good. So for me, I'll let y'all talk about who's the front runner, who's in the conversation. I'm not really worried about all of that. I'm worried about the fact that we're 2 games at first, and we can still control our own destiny. So for us as a team, we got to continue to get better. And I think we'll do that, and we got to get ready for Pittsburgh.
What have you done individually, though, to take your game to the next level that you have taken it to this year?
Just put in a bunch of time. A lot of it is just blessing from God, honestly. He gave me these abilities. He gave me the ability to work on those abilities that he gave me. And so for me, I go out there and I try to give 100% in those skills that he's given me. And, if I continue to do that, I think, I'll leave it up to him to kind of guide my steps. But I'll just keep on going out there and playing as hard as I can.
You touched on this team's ability to win in different ways on Saturday and tonight. Is that sort of a next step for you guys down this final stretch, and how much does that reflect your ability to close this season out in the top spot?
It's huge. Those are 2 of the best teams that we just played the last 2 games in the ACC. And so, for us to be able to win in different ways like that, it's huge. Going into a tournament game, we're going to play against teams that we haven't seen before. Maybe their type is different than what we've seen before. So, for us to be able to pull out a game like that, it's huge for us.
Joel talked about what happened last year in the national championship game, kind of driving this team, driving him. Do you think about that the last 4.7 seconds and how important it is to get back to where that was?
Honestly, now I don't think about that last 4 seconds at all. I think about the amount of fun that we had as a team in that Final Four and that whole experience. And that's definitely a motivation to try to get back to. That is the most fun I've had playing basketball in my life. And I think all these guys would agree with that. So, for us, that's the type of motivation that we need. And right now, we're trying to focus on getting this regular season title. And I think, if we can keep our minds set on that motivation and still focusing on the next game, I think we'll be okay.
Last year, when you guys sort of started to click and play your best basketball, do you feel like you're sort of heading that direction right now?
I think we're playing a little bit better. We still shot 37%. So offensively, we can play a whole lot better. So, we missed some easy ones. We missed a couple bigs. It was like we were playing volleyball with the ball up there. But, that also shows they were playing extremely hard on the offensive glass. So, little things, we might not have shot the ball well, but the little things that we did and the plays that we made down the stretch were huge.
Last couple of games, Virginia and Louisville really struggled from the perimeter. How much of it has been them just missing shots? How much of it has been you guys?
Virginia, they just missed quite a few open shots. Louisville, they missed a couple open shots, but I feel like we did an extremely good job defensively. We knew coming into the game, Donovan was playing extremely well. I knew Adele from an Adidas camp over the summer. We knew that those guys can definitely score, and they're definitely threats on the perimeter. So we tried to lock in a little bit more on that.
Is that an area defensively that you're seeing improvement, not just tonight, but you've seen some improvement maybe in recent weeks?
Maybe a little bit. I think it starts with JB. We're playing against a great point guard in Quentin Snyder. And if we can, try to disrupt him as much as possible and then make it as hard as possible on Donovan and then everybody else, our bigs are able to help us more. And then we're able to get out of transition whenever we get stopped. So, defensively, I think we did some really big things.
Is it a good feeling that you can shoot 37?